Hey, doing YouTube time for another beer review. Doing something a little bit different here. Doing a Radler, doing Stiegl Radler. They have a few flavors. This is the lemon here, also says Vitrone. I'm assuming that's lemon in Austria, because this is where this comes from. It is from the Stiegl. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that, but the largest privately owned brewery in Austria. So there you go. Now this is made up of a Radler is typically 50-50 with a Pilsner, like a Helles, some kind of light German or light Euro lager, mixed half and half with lemonade or like a citrusy kind of soda. This here is 40% Stiegl Goldbräu, and apologies for the lack of pronunciation here, and 60% fruit soda from purely natural ingredients for an outstanding malt beverage. We're about to see 2% alcohol by volume, which is kind of expected when only part of this is actual beer. Go ahead and pour this in a huge dimpled mug, and we're definitely gonna have a lot of space in this one. I'm pouring it kind of aggressive though. There you go. Very cloudy, reminiscent of, guess what? Looks like lemonade, honestly. Looks like a very frothy kind of lemonade. Looks, honestly, the way it should, you know, very, very beer-like, but also somewhat lemonade-like. Also, the reason we're outside, or inside right now, the reason we're not outside is because it's raining, and it's kind of come down pretty good, so I don't want the noise and all that as to be an issue. So we're doing this inside. So let's get a whiff. You can definitely smell like a lemonade, or almost similar to Sprite in a way, but a little more tangy. But not really much in the way of beer. Maybe just a hint of a white bread kind of smell. But let's see how she tastes. Delicious. Very drinkable. If you're someone who likes to drink beer, but say it's really hot out and, you know, drinking a lot of beer kind of will dehydrate you, and you want something not as, you know, rough in some extreme heat, these would work. A Radler is not a bad option. I mean, you got a little alcohol in it, so, you know, a little stress reliever, say if you're going fishing or something, or going tubing. But at the same time, you know, you still got that little, it's lighter. It's not as heavy when it comes to, especially like I said, the dehydration issue that comes with drinking a lot of beer in heat. And the whole story behind how Radlers came to be was there's this dude, I don't know the specifics here, but there was a dude, he had, I believe, some bicyclist who wanted beer, but he didn't have enough for all of them, so he said, screw it, I got like this sparkling lemonade or whatever that's I'm not doing anything with, let's mix it. Gave it to them, they enjoyed it. So that's how, at least that's, I guess, the wise tale. I don't know if that's actually true, but that is what I've been told, how Radlers were created. And there is some tradition in Europe of combining soda and beer. It kind of sounds weird to me, at least at first. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But once you try it, it's actually very nice. I like whenever I go eat German food up in Helen, I'll have, you know, a couple beers, and then normally I'll have a Radler, just because. I don't know why, but every time I do, I normally have 2 or 3 beers, and then I'll get a Radler. I think just, you know, I'm sitting there letting my food kind of digest, you know, but I still want to sip on something, so that's what I do. And part of the reason also I'm reviewing this is because Oktoberfest is coming up. It's still hot out here though, but I've decided I want to go, and I'm going to be reviewing a good bit of German beer. I'm going to review some other stuff, like I got a Sam Adams variety pack, and They got like a pumpkin spice ale, so of course this fall is coming up, so I got to review that. But right now, I just really want to review German beer because that's mostly what I'm drinking right now. I'm just in a German beer kind of mood, and I figured change it up, and review this. The only issue I have, or the only thing I don't like about this is the availability. For whatever reason, at most liquor stores, I can only get the grapefruit version of this, which really pisses me off. But as far as just the regular one, I got to go to Total Wine to get it. And also, I don't believe I've really gotten into detail on the flavor, and it's pretty interesting. Like, it's definitely kind of lemony, of course. It's very carbonated, very crisp. The beer doesn't really stand out though, but you can, if you really look, you get that like a white bread, which makes sense because it's a pale lager mixed with a, like I said, lemonade, sparkling lemonade, or a citrusy kind of soda. And you do get like a little yeasty kind of flavor from the beer, and maybe like just a hint of hops, just a real subtle hint of hops. But for the most part, definitely you got your lemon is the main flavor, and then you have just like that soft white bread kind of character going. Oh, that is really good though. That is really good. Now, as far as the rating goes, I don't really have much to compare this to. Like, I know there's other Radlers out there, but I'm not really well versed in Radlers. This is really the only one I've had. I might have had Sam Adams Porch Rocker at one time, but I don't really remember that. I've also never had Leinenkugel Summer Shandy or anything like that. I need to try it, but I haven't. But I enjoy that. 8.5 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna rate it. It's enjoyable, and it's a good change of pace. But for those who want to try something like this, and maybe you can't find it in your area, you can always make your own Radlers. Like I said, traditionally the recipe is roughly 50-50. If you got a sparkling lemonade nearby, grab that. If you have a Sprite or 7-Up or something like that, that works as well. Or would a Sprite, or I don't know, 7-Up maybe not, but Sprite probably be better. And just take a pale lager, whatever you like to drink. Like, you could go fancy and get a very nice German beer, or you can just, like I did it one time before. I was like, I got some old Milwaukee, combined it together. I'm like, it's not bad, not bad at all. And definitely a good change of pace. So, 8.5 out of 10. Like, rate, subscribe if you care to. If you don't, that's fine. Make sure you're drinking good beer, and also make sure you have some good glassware. I'm happy to get this huge ass dimpled mug. I got this and a liter of Polliner Oktoberfest beer for like $10 at Total Wine. Pretty good deal. Although I bought a lot of other crap, so it kind of, the price and everything, everything added up. But, have some nice glassware. And most importantly, make sure to kill your local pedophile. Have a good night, or a good day, and a pleasant tomorrow.